From KRIS-TV, this is 6 News at 6.
Much advertised cold front has moved into coastal Bend and brought some record rainfall across the area. Full forecast is coming up.
The land that Schlitterbahn's developers hoped to a Riverwalk-style attraction now has a new owner.
And in a matter of months, the Corpus Christi Water Park and Resort may also have a new ownership. Thanks so much for joining us today. 270 acres of the Schlitterbahn development project went for just $9 million.
Now, it was auctioned off over at the Nueces County Courthouse. The property had been in foreclosure since May, and up until today, it was owned by a now bankrupt entity called Upper Padre Island Partners. Austin-based Axis Capital is the new owner. It's also the company that financed the property in the first place. Now, we want to stress we are not talking about the water park and resort, just some of the land around it. Now, today's auction, just one more piece of bad news from a project that the city lured here with more than $100 million in tax incentives. Chief Investigative Reporter Rick Spruill attended that auction, and he joined us now. So, Rick, what happens to all those city tax incentives?
Lee, right now, nothing. The vast majority of the tax incentives were tied to that Riverwalk style development that you just mentioned. And that still might happen. It depends on who ends up buying it down the road. It's important to think of Schlitterbahn as two different projects. There's that Riverwalk style development along the Park Road 22 canal, and then there's the water park and resort. Both are tied together, but they aren't dependent on one another. Take a look at this map. The land for that Riverwalk